peaches. You know, agriculture is the largest business in South Carolina, and although peaches aren't the biggest part of agriculture, to many of us, they're the one that we most enjoy. And so how do things look for peaches this year, Greg?
Amanda, we've been alluded to the cold we had in March, but actually we didn't have enough cold this winter. And for certain deciduous trees like peaches, which aren't native to the U.S., here is some cuttings from...
So peaches have to have, different varieties of peaches have a different requirement of cold in order to come out of dormancy?
Yes, that's why we have peaches that ripen over different periods of time, because some bloom early than others, some require more cold than others to break dormancy. When deciduous trees go into dormancy, they build up growth inhibitors in the buds, and then the tree, that's an environmental cue from the shortening days and cold weather, but then the trees need to know when to come out of dormancy. Yeah. And so the genetics of such of peaches, for example, they need X amount of cold temperatures between what we say 32 and 45. We call them chill hours. And we know some varieties need more chill hours than others. And we normally get enough in South Carolina.
Oh.
But last year we were a little short, and this winter we were very short.
Whoa.
So what happened is, this is what they should look like right now. You see all the leaves, these leaves
nice,
are from
good
buds.
Leaves, photosynthesizing.
And large fruit right now.
So that's a peach that's developing right there on that.
Yeah, this is what it should look like normally. But this is a variety that only needed minimal chilling requirement. So it came out normally. But unfortunately, about half the varieties planted in South Carolina look like this. There's no vegetative buds. They aborted. The flower buds aborted. The fruit are very small little buds. These will not develop. So because of inadequate chilling, we have no crop, and we have very sporadic leaf out. Most of the leaf out is the terminal. So what will happen is the tree is going to struggle this year. We'll have no crop, and we'll have to do some corrective pruning to try to get some new growth in the tree. So this is what we call lack of chilling, and it's also happened with some other. We'll have time to show. We have some blackberries. It even showed up in some high chill blackberries. And it showed up on some other crops that require a lot of chilling.
But a lot of the peaches did get what they needed for chilling hours, and they bloomed 3 weeks early?
Yeah, that's the double-edged sword. The ones that got enough chilling, like this one,
yes,
we bloomed 3 weeks early this year.
Yes.
And then we had that mid-March freeze, and it took out a lot of those varieties. I had wind machines and good locations, so I have some fruit. But most
the wind machine mixed the air up.
Mixed the air, yes. We had a little bit of we had different types of freezes this winter, but the things we were able to do, plus we were near a lake, so we had that influence. But a lot of the early peaches, which bloom early, which require less chilling, were hurt by that March freeze. So a double edge. We didn't get enough chilling for the varieties that bloom late and escape the cold. But what happened was we got we bloomed so early that the varieties that didn't need a lot of chilling were already flowering, and they were destroyed.
The ridge, I guess, is our largest area for peach
yes,
production.
between Aiken and Columbia, or Aiken and Lexington, Edgefield and Saluda counties.
And you said that crop was really pretty well wiped out this year.
It's probably the worst I've seen in my 32 years.
In your 32 years, this is the worst you've seen?
Yeah, 2007 was bad too, but this might be worse.
Might be worse. Well,
yeah.
So,
but it's a very risky business to grow fruit.
Farmers need our support.
Exactly.
Yes, they do.
We'll have some peaches, but not quite
It won't be our normal South Carolina year.
Yes.
And after all, we are, Georgia may call itself the peach state, but we call ourselves the tastier peach state, if I'm not mistaken.
That's true. But we grow twice as many peaches as Georgia.
And do we? Yeah. In a normal year.
In a normal year. But Georgia was also hurt by the chilling.
Yeah. These times are difficult. Well, thank you for explaining that to us. I wish that we didn't have to talk
about it. Hopefully never again.
Yeah,
right?
let's hope that you never again see worse than 32 years. That's really something to see.